Hi everyone. Today I want to have a little chat to us all about how to become someone that other people can talk to. Today is the anniversary, 8 years on since we lost my brother. It's also 10 years on since we lost Craig's brother. And lately I have been hearing from people I know and from stories in the news that there are a lot of people who are without hope and are ending their lives. For some people, I spoke to one lady last week and she said that, 2 people in her office had done that just in the last few weeks. And, it just grieves me so much to hear that because it's just devastating. And I suppose, I'm just not okay that people aren't okay. And I was driving around this morning to pick something up and I saw the big "Are you okay" sign. And, that day's always, I kind of had a little bit of a sting in it for me because the first time I ever heard about it was just a few weeks after I'd lost my brother. And, he wasn't okay. And there are people out there at the moment who are just not okay, and it's really in the forefront of my mind. And, I just sort of kept thinking, well, what can I bring to this space to encourage everybody? Because there's a lot going on inside people at the moment, and at times we're good to talk about it, and at other times we're not. Sometimes it's really scary to be vulnerable and to share what's really going on in the inside. So it got me thinking about how do we have these conversations? How do we go from conversations about the weather, fashion, the latest COVID, things that can be quite surface level, nothing wrong with them, but surface level. How do we go deep with people? So just a few quick thoughts on what I think help to go deep with other people. First of all, it's to be open with people. When you're having conversations, be honest about your struggles and your hardships. By doing this, we become relatable to people and they go, oh, thank goodness I'm not the only one. Somebody else feels that way. Somebody else thinks that way. And what it kind of does is give other people this unspoken permission that it's okay to share stuff with me because I get it, because I've got my own struggles. And then my second little thought would be to you is to ask the next question. So often we can go, hey, how are you? Or, if someone's telling, oh, I'm okay, but, it's been a bit of a rough week. Well, ask the next question. Why has it been a rough week for you? Oh, my husband's had to take a pay cut. And we're not dealing with that very well because we've got, the bills are huge and, or perhaps so-and-so's sick and we can't go and visit them. Well, then my thought provoke to you would be to be saying, okay, so that must be making life quite tough for you. How are you getting on with that? How are you guys, are you coping? Are you chatting about it? Are you, are you okay? What's going on? You'd be surprised how just asking that one next question, which says, I want to know more. I'm here for you. I care about you. Just tell me what's going on and let's have a chat. Will inspire somebody and give them permission to open up. And then follow through with people. Sometimes it could even be as simple as you've got to write it in your diary and say, hey, text so-and-so next week and see how they're going. And what that basically says to somebody is, wow, somebody cares about me. And it also gives you an opportunity to speak some hope, to speak some encouragement into people. We don't, I feel like sometimes we don't go there with people because at times our own problems or challenges can be overwhelming enough for ourselves to solve. And sometimes it might be like, well, I can't even work out my own stuff. So what on earth could I offer somebody else? Or if I am an ear to hear, does that mean I own somebody else's hardship or challenges? Well, no, it doesn't. You know, mental health, hardship, there's a lot of complexities there. And, you know, we're not always in a position to fix everybody else's problems. But I suppose what I'm really saying is, you know, can we say we were there? Can we say we were there to love, to support, to put that glimmer of hope for people when they needed it the most? So that's what I have for you today. So I'm just going to encourage you again. The simplicity of it is to think about how you could become somebody that others can share their life with, who others can talk to. So you take care of one another, and I will talk to you soon.